What's up, everybody? Atomic Card Guy. I got a few thoughts here on the Tampa Bay Dallas game that just wrapped up right about now. Really exciting game. Went down to the wire. It was just killer fun, man. That's what football's about. Disappointed because I had Tampa's D as my fantasy D, and they shat the bed on that one, so that sucks, big donkey. But I had Antonio Brown because I am a Brown believer and no one else did, and I got kind of razzied for it, I think, in the league. People didn't believe that he was worth it. I think he could even have had a bigger night. Tom kind of stopped looking for him after he got his 120 and touchdown, because I know there's no way they held Brown down the rest of the game. He kind of after the second quarter kind of went away. There's no way. To Godwin, made a big catch that could have been called offensive, but honestly, he was a big disappointment. Kind of the team in general was, they should have lost that game. Dallas played great. Dak played great. We knew Zeke wasn't going to rush, so don't give up on Zeke, fantasy owners. Tampa Bay's just got beast defensive linemen in the middle. Vita Vea is something special, man. He's something special. He's a freak of nature. So he did what he could do tonight. He blocked. When you throw the ball almost 60 times, it ain't his fault he didn't have 100 yards rushing. He just wasn't even in the game plan because they knew. They gave up the run, and they sacrificed it, and it worked. They should have won. They should have beaten Tampa Bay. But Tampa Bay persevered. They played crappy, a lot of dumb turnovers. I'm glad they benched Ronald Jones after that. That was stupid. I wish Godwin would have got benched, but then he wouldn't have made that catch because that was offensive pass interference. Glad it didn't get called. I mean, it was on the fence. Okay, I'll give him that. I'll take that back. But still, just a little irritating, all the talk about him. I don't think he's as good. He's a receiver. He's a good receiver. He's in the NFL, but I don't think he's what everybody talks him up to be, like some superstar, stud. Dropped one. I don't care what you say. He turned his head. He had enough time. He's stupid. Mike Evans, I'm sorry. Someone needs to get with Mike Evans on Monday and do a tip drills. He acts like a retarded little child if the ball doesn't get perfectly thrown into his breadbasket. If a defender puts a pinky on it and it doesn't hardly even change the direction, he becomes just it's sickening to watch how bad that was. I wanted to punch Mike Evans in the face. I'm not even a Tampa Bay fan, but it's frustrating when you watch guys, because it's exciting. You get into it both ways. And I used to be a huge Cowboys fan, and I still like them in my heart, but I'm more of a Cardinals fan now. I don't know why I made that trade-off. I guess I like torture and pain. But Cardinals got a good team this year. We'll see this Sunday. Kyler's going to put it on someone with AJ and Hopkins, and we'll see. I think Connor's better than most people are giving him credit for. So Antonio Brown kind of saved my first night of fantasy because I had him and the defense going. So I still got the rest of my team happening this weekend. But, if it wasn't for Antonio, the defense got 3 points. So that's almost a big goose egg, so it's going to be hard to come back from that. I'm hoping everyone else shows up and turns out. The guy I was playing didn't have anyone starting yet, so all he's looking at down the barrel is 27 points. That's not that big of a deal, but Brown did save it, man. I just wish he had gotten the ball a few more times in the second half. But CeeDee Lamb, beast. Cooper played his heart out. I've had some things about Coop in the past, not being tough enough mentally and physically. He kind of showed up tonight, played tough. All of Dallas did, really. They couldn't be stopped almost. It was like penalties kind of killed them. Like I said, I'll just, I don't want to keep rambling and repeating myself, but when you turn the ball over 4 to 5 times like Tampa did, you're not supposed to win. Greg Zuerlein missed a couple. One was a big 60-yarder, that 22%, but he missed one, so they could, like I said, Dallas should have won the game. So Tampa will take it. Dallas should be excited, though. They played phenomenal, and if I'm telling you, they're going to be tough all year. Dallas is a Dak is a scrapper, boy. Scrapper. He's a fighter, man. His heart is something that even makes up for lack of talent, which he has a ton of talent. So don't say, oh, he's not talented. No, he's super talented. And that's what I'm saying. And the heart. And he's young. I think Dak's going to be a good one for years to come. He made me a believer tonight. I think Dallas is exciting. They got a great future. They've got an exciting offense. They're deep. Micah Parsons. Woo, don't let me forget about him. That boy is awesome. He has a motor on him. He is a superstar in the making. He is exciting. He's going to be the next great one. He will be a Hall of Famer regarding the freakish injuries and crap like that. But Micah Parsons, the real deal. Exceptional. Shaq Barrett played really good tonight, like always. I mean, that's kind of, the secondary got thin for Tampa, so that's, a little, if you want to give Tampa some, say, oh, they didn't have all their, their secondary, but they still got their ass whooped in the secondary. I mean, they couldn't stop them almost until they got within the 20-yard line, and then Dallas shot themselves in the foot a few times with penalties and stuff. But, anyways, that's my thoughts on the game. Super exciting. I'll inform you on the next ones and keep you up and let you know how my first fantasy football weekend goes. And this was just a quick update and my thoughts on the game, man. If you didn't watch it, you should have watched it. Maybe watch it on YouTube or something, and you won't be disappointed. One of the most exciting, fun games I've seen in a while, especially in an opener. Oh, one more beef. Refs, stay the hell out of it. I mean, there were so many penalties called. Some of them were ticky-tack and stuff. They shouldn't, I don't know. I felt like for a while there, it felt like every other play there was a flag. And I get it. You got to manage the game so it doesn't get out of hand. But at the same time, they were it started to get frustrating. I was getting pissed. I was like, well, you're just trying to decide the game or you're just going to ruin it. But it was still an exciting game. So anyways, that's my 2 cents. Atomic Card Guy. Peace, love, happiness. Take every day you are above ground and alive with a smile and a joy, because the one we get. Thanks.